Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from a rainy Levi's Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, and the outset, it's Howard. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Nick Bosa into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
A throw left side, caught by Sinek. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Washington.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1. To throw is Howard. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Howard. He's got his tight end. That's Sinek. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. On the handoff, it's Etienne. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. It's Howard. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Niners are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Roll.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands it, we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted.
Let's go now.
The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th down. And good coverage by the Hutt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he will score. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jacob Cowing now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
26-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with James. And
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of the guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready up. Come on, come on. 65 catch.
He'll look to throw. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Howard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
the Niners take over at their own 36-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I vibe, take a poop like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised. The vibe, the killer vibe. Probably the beast be down, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a prize.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Go! Crack all each.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Viking 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's complete to Watkins. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18.
Brings up second and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's the versatile Jordan James. Still on his feet, and he will get into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Howard. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Howard. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That's one good for 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. That's caught. It's the tight end, Siddick. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
A gain of 18.
Howard back to the air one more time. He's got his tight end. That's Siddick. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. The motion man here is McClure. On 2nd down, here's ETN. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
It's 4th down. Matt Gay on for the field goal.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On fourth down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. At the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Here's Cowing now to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
From the gun, here is a run with Gay. And he goes forward. Good gain on that block. Pick up bait out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9. Brings up second.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Checking this one down to James. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
First and 10.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mind's...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Johnny Newton getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. Open receiver, the forward gainer, it's Ricky Pearsall. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
That's number 60 for the season.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Go!
Back to the air once more on second down. This is Ayuk. And nice work after the catch. It stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. His kick is good. And the Niners will level the score at 10 apiece.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one in the first half, first one in the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
That game to kick off for Washington.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Roll, roll, roll. Here we go. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is James. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70 Lions. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Now Howard on 1st down. That's swung out to Etienne. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
3rd and 1. Here's Howard. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Washington.
Throwing again, Howard. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. to throw again. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. From a little further back, his second and goal.
The 6-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now third.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Room to run past the 15. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Steady.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. For a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. 3rd down coming up.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. score remains level.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On 1st and 10, it's James. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Jordan James, the ball carrier. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, ready.
They keep it on the ground with James. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late,
Here we go,
and
here we
this
go.
is 3rd down.
Rick Bronco 80.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
4th quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Howard. This is intercepted. Picked off by Giovanni Lenore. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Running here is James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders'
From the
46-yard
46.
line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Ready.
And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and 9.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
You get these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
19 tight, 19. Let's go now.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Gordon Watkins. Touchdown, 49. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. You're up.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The extra point is good. And the 49ers go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Commanders 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Around 27-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, 49.
The 25-yard line.
Hill drops to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He gets free. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. What a spectacular take-back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Khaled now to bring it back. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's a handoff to James. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Panther 11. Panther. Come on. Come on.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Ready.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Viking 18.
They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing on third down is Howard. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now on second and long.
Let's go now. 79. Go.
From the gun, it's Howard. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Matt Gay on for the Washington field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just one left in this game. We'll see. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 76. Ready.
And that's going to be intercepted.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. And now we're going to time out here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second down It's Howard. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory.